Are you feeling overwhelmed by pantry preparedness? You're not alone. When you're new to pantry preparedness, it can feel daunting and it can definitely feel unattainable, okay? The thought of stocking up, the thought of planning meals, the thought of staying organized, it might seem impossible to achieve overnight. And legitimately, it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome to SuttonsDaze. If you're new here, my name is Lisa, and we are all about pantry preparedness. And the one thing that I will say is that it is absolutely impossible to achieve overnight, unless you're a multimillionaire, and then I'm guessing you're probably not spending a whole lot of time thinking about it at all. What if you had a step-by-step guide to make pantry preparedness manageable and achievable? Somebody to kind of hold your hand through the process month by month over the course of a year. So I'm here to introduce you to the 2025 Monthly Preparedness Calendar. Yes, I am. This is basically your personal roadmap, okay, to pantry preparedness. I'm here to hold your hand, to walk you through step by step, and to help you achieve your goal of pantry preparedness. Nobody does this overnight. Literally nobody does this overnight. I did not do it overnight. It took years. There are still some older videos on the channel from when we converted that room into a pantry and its growth throughout the years, and then its complete elimination of other furniture that was not dealing with a pantry. So it literally takes years to accomplish, but it's doable. It is a lifestyle. It is not an end result, okay? So yours is never going to look like mine. Mine is never going to look like yours. They are not intended to. A pantry is something that is very individual to each household, to each family. And so you can figure out how to make it work best for you in your situation, whether you are living in an RV or a small apartment or assisted living or a house or a small house or a cabin in the woods, you know, whatever it is, you can make it work for you in your way. I thought that this would be something that all of you could use, that it could help you, especially if you're brand new into pantry preparedness, or if you've been doing it for a little while and you just want to look over things and see if maybe you've gotten to where you need to be, or maybe you've forgotten something, you know, because when I put up different videos about different things, I think one of the most common comments that I get is, I didn't think about that. Because there's no way you can think about everything, because we all do it completely different. So in this calendar, it's more than just a calendar. And this is a print your own as you go, okay? So there is no book that you buy. Sorry, there's no way I could do that. If I did, it would end up costing you money. And, you know, I'm trying to make this affordable so that you can spend the money that you need to on food or other pantry-related items to get through the next few years, okay? So this, I love this. The quote on here says, through preparation brings peace of mind, enables you to thrive, and builds confidence, ensuring that success is within your reach. Because you can absolutely succeed at this. I don't know anybody that truly failed at it, unless you count giving up as failing. Because there are some people that do that. They just give up. They don't want to think about it. But this is the way that quite literally human beings have lived for a very long time, up until the recent times. So every month there is a calendar. You can write whatever you want on there. There's an area for notes. It's real simple, real basic. Okay, nothing extraordinary. It's just a calendar for that month. But then comes now each month has lists. Yep. And so for January, we're going to do a quick run through. It's assessment and planning. And so there is a category that says things to learn. Now you can either learn this through my videos, or you can go out and read books about it, or you can research it any way you want. But the principles of pantry preparedness, right? You want to understand the basics of creating a resilient pantry. And that is going to be a little bit different for all of us. Like, I'm going to do it a little bit different than people in Arizona, than people in Florida, than people in New Mexico. You know what I mean? So we all have different things that we have to factor in to our resilient pantry. That's something that you're going to have to figure out and do a little bit of research on. Number 2 is shelf life of foods. So you want to research the shelf life of common pantry items like grains, legumes, canned goods, and spices. Check down below. I got a link for you, okay? Number 3, food storage methods. Yes, this is important. Learn about different storage techniques, like say airtight containers and vacuum sealing and that kind of thing. Number 4, nutritional needs for emergencies. So study the nutritional requirements for family members during emergencies. I have a video where I covered that, and I will link that down below also, because it gives you a download with some basic requirements regarding nutritional needs and what that entails. Number 5 is basic food safety guidelines. You want to familiarize yourself with food safety practices to prevent spoilage and contamination. You don't have to memorize it all. There's not a quiz on the 31st of January. We're doing a whole bunch of other stuff that day, okay? So these are just some things that you want to take a look at, because the more that you know, the more that you read, you absorb, and potentially retain, then you may not necessarily always need to run to someplace else to find out. Then you can become a source of information for your friends, for your family. It's a great thing. The second category is things to do. Yes, it is. So we've got 5 things to do. We've got 5 things to stock. It gives you ideas. Again, only if these are something that you feel you can use, okay? These are things to practice, because it's not just about having it, it's about knowing what to do with it. And then things to develop. And I love this. Now, one of the things that you want to do is a resource list, okay? You want to compile a list of resources such as books, websites, and local suppliers for ongoing learning and stocking. And of course, I hope that you put SuttonsDaze in your list. This is literally designed for anyone and everyone, okay? No matter where you're at in your pantry preparedness, you can take a look at this and get something from it. That's my hope. That's my belief. I really do believe that just about everyone can get something from this. Even as I was doing it, I'm like, oh, I could go back and take a look at that. I could go back and take a look at that. Oh, okay. There's always something to learn. There's always something new that's coming out. There's always new guidelines that you have to factor in, because we can't do it the way that Grandma did it. Because Grandma's soil was completely different. Because Grandma's food was completely different, okay? Because heritage versus hybrid doesn't matter, because everything else in the entire equation is completely different. So you can't just do it the way Grandma did it. I've always done it that way. Rock on. The way that I teach is that we try to be as successful in making sure that we take the risk out of it for you as possible, okay? I am not going to teach you how to potentially off yourself and your family with your pantry. If that's what you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. This is 12 months. You can grab a binder. You can just leave it as it is. You can hang it on the wall. You can cross it off. You can make notes. Do whatever you want to do, okay? This is kind of a way for you to track what's going on and to give you some things to work towards. What if I can't get to it all in a single month, Lisa, because I work 2 jobs and I'm busy? That's fine. Do what you can, You don't need to build a complete pantry in a year. It's literally impossible, you guys, okay? But you can build it up over time. This is to help you be as successful as possible in printed form, something that can help you create your pantry. Now, one of the big things about this is that I'm hoping that it reduces stress and anxiety about emergencies. Emergencies happen. Now, some of the people in the Facebook group know, and because I have mentioned it, that we had a major issue with our truck. It's going to be costly. This is going to impact the budget in a stupid way. And so because of that, I need to factor in, how am I going to feed the household? How am I going to make sure that the animals are taken care of, that we have what we need? Well, because we've got our pantry, because we've got the backup medical supplies that we need, because we've got this, because we've got that, that's what planning and preparedness does. So it significantly reduced, and it's one of the first thing I noticed as we're sitting on the side of the road, taking a deep breath after somebody told us our car was on fire. Once I got past that, I realized that my stress and my anxiety regarding the entire thing, which I knew was going to end up being costly and remarkably inconvenient, was that I've got this. I've got this. And that's what being prepared can do for you. No, it's not a desired outcome, but it is when something like that happens, it allows you to take that deep breath and go, it's not the end of the world, because I have lived it. I have lived it where a flat tire was literally the end of the world. Not having the entire transfer case blow up on your truck. Okay, which, that could impact the transmission. We're still waiting to hear. But yeah, I mean, I'm talking thousands of dollars worth of repairs, and I'm sitting there going, I'm not that stressed because I know that we've got this covered. I know that we can keep moving forward, that the people in the house that will eat, that the animals in the house will eat, and that the electric bill will be paid because I have prepared for this. Now, am I flush? No. I had plans for that money. That money was going to pay off the truck, okay? But it's okay. It's okay. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. And so my stress and my anxiety level were significantly lower during that emergency. We're still in that emergency. But by going along with this plan, okay, it can provide cost savings through smart stocking. Learning how to strategically stock your pantry based on sales of the items that you actually use. That's going to be huge, and this will help you do that. Enhancing organization and efficiency in your kitchen and your pantry. Who can't use that? I need that. I need somebody to come in and make it more efficient for me, because then I won't be able to find anything and that won't work for me. But yes, because if you're going through and getting rid of the stuff that you're not actually using, okay, then you can have the space that you need to do what you need to do. What it will give you too is confidence in your ability to handle any situation, because literally you've got this. Preparedness should not make you feel overwhelmed, because once you reach a certain level of preparedness, it can actually take the overwhelm, the anxiety, the crisis feeling away from you. And that can mean literally everything sometimes. Just knowing that you can take that deep breath and you can make it through this. So if you're ready to take control of your pantry preparedness today, okay, then you can download this for free down below. It is a direct download. You click on that link, it will automatically direct this PDF to wherever your device automatically sends downloads. I cannot help after that. I have no way to help you after that. No, I cannot print it and mail it to you. No, I cannot do anything like that. If there is enough desire for it, then I can arrange somehow to put it up on like KDP or something so that, people can get a printed version, but I can't do that. So this is what you get, okay? And it's a fair amount of paper. It's 3 pages per month. So you've got the calendar itself, plus the 2 pages of things to do, to tackle, to learn, all of that. And you've got this, my friends. I would love to have you download this, to review it, to give me your honest opinions on it, okay? And to work it. And then give me your honest opinions on it. Come back and tell me, this really helped, or this didn't help at all, or whatever, okay? Be nice. Constructive comments, please. I hope that you take a look at this. I hope that you enjoy it, because 2025 is going to be the year of the epic pantry preparedness. You've got this. We've got this. We can conquer all of the difficult things that are going to be coming our way. We really can, especially together. Please check out this video right here to see about the 20 some odd things that literally last forever in your pantry. Literally forever, longer than you will last, okay? And until next time, everybody, be safe. Stack it to the rafters, my friends.